success. Yeah, to find that success, they want you to trust. And then there's 444 in reverse. But see, abuser, I think that is something that, like maybe you're just at the beginning stages and you're just coming out of like some kind of situation like that. So I don't know what they want to say here with this 444. Reassuring and motivational sign from spirit urging you to stay focused, confident, and committed to your goals. Positive changes are on the horizon. But because it's in reverse. Okay. That's for the non-believers. But they're like, sit down. That's what they're saying. Like, have a seat here and look. It even says right here, look, sit, silence, clear mind, be mindful. I just didn't put the word be. And then it's about sitting and then setting intentions, not sitting intentions. I thought I wrote twice, but yeah, setting intentions. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's, so they're just saying like, why don't you have a seat? Why don't you try? Why don't you see what happens? Go sit in a bath water, ask to have some of that's something you don't even have to do. It's not like you have to physically go anywhere. You don't have to, you just have to go into your mind while you're soaking in a tub and say, okay, you think about something that's been bothering you or many things. You can think about a bunch of different things while you're, soaking in a tub. Well, psychic abilities are maturing and higher learning abilities are on the cusp of full development. Universe is delivering on a past promise. Now, that was in reverse. So, doing a soul retrieval with spirit. That's what they're saying. You're like this, but if you do a soul retrieval, you will be doing your psychic abilities. Crackling sounds. I'm not even kidding. Yesterday, that wood was crackling and I wrote it down. What was the crackling about? But that's what they wanted me to look up. After the reading, they said you should have looked that up because that was significant, the crackling. And I thought at the time when it cracked, I was like, oh, somebody, because they're so emotional because of this time of year, like they could be on the verge of cracking, or they needed to crack open. And I didn't talk about that. And they did want me to, and I didn't. But here's the crackling sounds. It's a release of energy, making way for new. Interdimensional travel and spiritual training indicates a high vibrational being visited or interacted with an individual for spiritual training or upgrades. And that's what I was talking about yesterday and doing that reading, saying how I was doing training sessions. Oh, Spirit, was somebody come yesterday? I think somebody came yesterday and did that with me because that crackling, I was talking about the crackling and I thought it was about the Christmas song or whatever. Okay, could be a sign of negative energies attempting to interfere with the spiritual journey with resistance. Yeah. Was that reading? That reading, I think, started off with a lot of negative. And then Spirit said, and I was like, oh, Spirit, this is going to be really negative. And they're like, no, and I was like, oh, the universe is balanced. So, you're bringing out the negative. Now you're going to show the positive. And they're like, oh, I just heard, yeah, exactly. So I believe that crackling sound was because that was somebody stepping in here. It says it was a high vibrational being visiting or interacted with an individual for spiritual training or upgrades. Well, that's interesting. So I could have been upgraded in front of everybody yesterday. That's freaky. Okay, so they're doing a soul retrieval with spirit. That's what they're talking about, the crackling sound. But if you heard the crackling sounds, because I did hear the video, the sound was on, so that means it's going to be for you too. When you hear the, oh, Spirit, I did, you know what? They said something to me yesterday that my reading was going to help activate people. And I didn't really know what that meant, but now I understand what it means. If you watch that reading or you've listened to that reading, the crackling sound is going to do a soul retrieval with spirit. You're going to automatically get some kind of upgrade or some kind of individual spiritual training or upgrade. Oh, I heard, or both. Some people will get both. And then your psychic abilities, and that's why that was in reverse, because this is how it all came out. It came out 727 in reverse, which is your psychic abilities are maturing, which they're not right now. They're going to do a soul retrieval they need you to do a soul retrieval with spirit. That's why they want you to do a cleansing somehow. They want you to drink water. They want you to cry about some of this stuff and get it out of the way. They want you to soak in a tub or have a shower to cleanse that DNA so that they can do this, so that they can do the soul retrieval with you. And that's what the crackling sound. So if you heard that crackling sound in keep wanting to call it the interview. It wasn't the interview. Sorry, Spirit. In the reading I did yesterday. What was that? Oh, that was the reading where Spirit was saying they basically like prove me wrong, challenge accepted. Okay, so these I'm keeping out. Okay, so I'm going to keep all 3 of these out because this is what they're trying to do. This is kind of like going on from that reading from yesterday, I guess. Like, okay. Okay, so there'll be a code of trust. Oh, look how that landed. Hold your head up high. That's Argent, 1972. And it goes, hold your head up high, hold your head up high. It's a slow climb. Don't look down. Don't look at, because looking down is like looking at the past. Don't look at your feet. Keep your eyes forward. Hold your head up. There's a code of trust. Yeah, see, they are really trying to look. And then it's like, you are number 1, and it's in reverse. And then they were talking about 1 step. You are 1. Maybe you don't want to take that step. I don't know. You probably don't even believe. Who knows? I don't know who this is for or what this is all about, but I'm just reading the energy for everyone here. So, new heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Okay. Yeah, because this is the one that talked about the song and the time. Oh, I can't remember which one talked about the song and the time. Oh, maybe it was the thread. I don't know. That's why they use birds. Birds are actually, they consider birds messengers. They use birds as messengers. I was told once that birds actually, like ancestors can like enter into a bird and try to send you a message or just be there as support or something like that. Anyway, birds are considered messengers. Tiny bubbles in the wine makes me happy. Makes me feel fine. Gonna see you till the end of time. And you know why they brought this out, which is funny, about the tiny bubbles? Because when I was a kid, my parents used to listen to this song, and when I was little, I used to sing tiny bubbles in the sea. I never sang in the wine. I used to sing tiny bubbles in the sea. And they're talking about water. That is funny that they brought this up. And this is Don Ho, and he was from, that singer, well, I think he was from Hawaii. So he did a lot of surfing and stuff. Again, it's another reference of water. Looking for the patterns. Yeah, I am looking for the patterns. Spirit, you're so funny. Oh, look, and they even bring up lion back here. Okay. We're going to bring up New Heights here. What is that? Do you want? Okay, so New Heights, about the birds here. Grasshopper, patience and meditation. Quiet the mind. And patience, that's the 3rd time that word has come out, because I had that in my I wrote that down after my meditation in the woods. Oops, in the woods today. The word patience and mindful. And here they're talking about patience and meditation. And I was talking about the meditation and the mind. Courage, intuition, trusting. And there's talking about trust here a couple times. Trusting universe, good luck, communication, and expression. Use inner wisdom to make decisions. And that is your discernment. So they've been talking about your discernment, like it's even here, your inner vision is your discernment. So you have grasshopper, which is actually like a big part of the earth too. Like, okay, spirit. I thought they were going to bring out that bird actually that song. Because this, I think, I can't remember which one talked about the song. Anyway, which one's for the saving grace here? Saving grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. And this is the one where they want you to set the intentions. Yeah, so this is all about trust and timing. This is all about connecting. And this is all about the healing. So even when you're like sad and having like depressive thoughts. Oh, here, yeah, they wanted me to talk about that. I was watching another channeler, and she was talking about how she used to have depression, but now she doesn't view depression as like, it's not part of her life. Like she's just like, I don't believe in it anymore. I don't believe in it. I don't allow it to like affect my life anymore. Yeah. And it says, stand by me. That's what they're saying. Like when, during your healing, you come stand by spirit, because they're going to be, oh my God, this is about, okay. When the night has come and the land is dark, the moon is the only light you'll see. No, I won't be afraid. I won't shed a tear as long as you stand by me. And this is from Psalms 46-2-3. And it's this is from a Ben E. King song from 1961. So this is what they're talking about. Like when you're in this pain and you're like in this trying to forgive yourself, and you're trying to forgive others, and you're trying to deal with your wounds and your traumas. And that's why they were talking about set those intentions in the water to release those traumas. And I think I even had in my book, I even brought up about setting the intentions. That's what it was all about. I'm not kidding. Like, so remove heartache and traumas and replace with love using the water and setting intentions right there. Okay, so stand by me. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you'll see. Yeah, that's what they're trying to tell you. Like, there's always going to be a light for you. Like, there's always look to the light. Always find the light. Not just around you, but inside you, I heard. Find that light inside of you. But you will not be alone. So you don't need to be afraid. Shed a tear. Oh my God, I just realized that. Look, I won't shed a tear as long as you stand by me. Spirit, you are like, out of all those cards, you actually had to find something that had a tear in it. And then they talk about the light again. I'm telling you, like, you guys, they're like, we're trying hard. Look, they're trying hard. They're trying hard to prove to you that this is all real, that this is not something that I am making up in any way. And rabbits is the new beginning, and survival and rebirth. It'll bring a new beginning. And you'll have a time of your life. That's what they're saying. Look, it's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Spirit, you're freaking me out. Don't hold on to the past. Let it go. I mean, wowzers. Yeah. Oh, Spirit. Okay. So I cut the deck and it was actually Highway to Hell, but it was in reverse. Okay. So the Highway to Hell was in reverse. And I believe what I said. I cut this. Look, time to step up. Time and step forward. Slow climb. Jeez. Okay, so there's like highway to hell is in reverse. So this is for all the people that, okay, so there's, okay. All right, Spirit, hold it, slow down. Let me just get these thoughts. Okay, so what they're talking about here is they're saying like, okay, so this is a song from AC/DC from 1979 that says, I am on the highway to hell. And, oh, check this phone. Okay, yeah. Okay, so highway to hell, but it was in reverse. So they're saying this is for those churchgoers. This is for the churchgoers to show them that because I'm doing what I'm doing, that this isn't some kind of negative mystic thing. It's not a mystic thing like they think from the old way of thinking. They said that you're not on, if you do this, you will not be on the highway to hell. That's what they're saying. You will not be on the highway to hell. It's a code of trust. To have a spirit link, it's all about the trust in the universe. It's trusting God. God is not going to bring you these kind of wonderful messages and put you on the highway to hell. That's what you're already living. Are you not? Like, isn't this world hellish? I believe it is. There's crime, there's child abuse, there's narcissists like around every corner, basically. Lana split on hard, trying hard. Spirit, you're so funny. Preparing for the worst, hoping for the best, but that's in reverse. All consuming. Yeah, I think somebody is really freaking out. I think these, they're calling them Bible thumpers, and I don't think that's very nice, Spirit. So, we're not going to call them that. But it's somebody that is very religious and believes that what I am doing right now is hellish, but it is not. I will guarantee you that. Negative self-talk replaced with healing words. Again, I'm not making it up. This is that mindfulness that they're talking about. The inner vision. It will open you to abundance. They want to just keep splitting the deck. Jump on the bandwagon of hate against the chosen one. Yeah, see, they're talking about those church people again, because church people can actually do that to people. They, you know what I mean? Like, you could be like an angel or something, and then you have all these people that go to church and feel that because you don't pray every day and you don't do this and you don't do that and you only go to church like 3 times a year or something. But you don't need to go into a church for healing. And that's what it's all about. Spirit says they can be in the building if they're called into the building, but you can be anywhere to call them in. They're not in a building. They don't stay in a building. They're everywhere and nowhere, I heard. They're talking about the invisible again. They're there, but they're not there. They're there for some, but others don't want them to be there. They fear them. It's about being afraid again. There's something came out about being afraid. So these people will tend to jump on the bandwagon against somebody that goes against them, their beliefs or whatever. But they're just saying, stand by me. Spirit's like, it's okay. You just stand by me. You keep your healing. You do some of these small steps like Spirit's asking of you. Because, I mean, sitting in water or standing in water. And then, like, here they're talking about, like, see, this is the trust. Like, don't, because they're saying, okay, so this is actually what they're talking about. Like, when you pass away, like, you'll probably see a lot of dark. And I know that because I've been on the verge of death many times. But you know what? You'll see that light. So that's why they're saying, even if you're in the dark, you know, the moonlight might be the only thing that you'll see. So you'll probably just see like a little bit of light. And then, of course, you're going to go towards the light, right? So you stand by me. Even when people are jumping on a bandwagon of hate, you just stay with spirit. And look, and then there's the countdown. Look, it's the countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a countdown or hope, encouragement, and support from angels. That's what all the wings have been about, because they believe you're a divine being. Divine being. Yeah, this is all about the time. The countdown, about the time. You're worth waiting for. And this is all about the time. Yes, Spirit, you're just so amazing. And then kangaroo. Yeah, look, and they're just saying, because just trust, God's got you. Navigates obstacles in the way, strength, and actually, was that something? No, they were to get me to talk about the lion, which is strength. Mother instincts of caring, protection, and love, agility and balance, courage, connection to the land, and deeper understanding of one's spiritual path. I just can't make it up, Spirit, because this is what they're talking about grounding you and being the connection to the land. Because right here it says, let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. And then up here, it's about your inner vision. It's all about, and then spirit link. Yeah, okay, this is a message over and over and over. Holy moly. So it's about the land and the water. So you need to be connected to Mother Earth. I believe in miracles. Yeah, that keeps coming out. Lean on me. Again, stand by me, lean on me. Call me if you need a friend. That's what they're talking about. You just go into a meditation and call them in and have that trust. Okay, Spirit, that's enough of that. Okay. Oh, weird. I have all these pains in my stomach today. Oops. Let's see here. What is going on with this? They're talking about the emotions again, about the heart healing, about, you might have been heartbroken because that heart fell a few times. Yeah, you might be heartbroken. Grace and gratitude. Perseverance. Okay, Spirit. Empathy. Let me pull this down for the... And then after this, I'm going to end this reading here because I don't know how long I've been going. The messages are sometimes so long, but Spirit just wants, they want you to use that water. They just really are pushing for that cleansing. And when you hear that previous thing, to hear that crackling, if you hear that crackling, then that was going to be the moment where some individuals were going to have some kind of upgrading going on. And I believe I was one of them that day. But everyone else, it's going to be an interdimensional travel and spiritual training. High vibrational being is going to visit or somehow interact with individuals, an individual or individuals, for spiritual training or upgrades. Okay. Or it could be assigned negative energies. We're attempting to interfere with a spiritual journey. First light. Begin a new cycle. That's what they're talking about. Like, just try. I mean, it takes very little effort is what they're saying. Just try. What is time to step up? The slow climb. Yeah, they're talking a lot about time here too. They brought time up quite a bit because time to step up, worth waiting for. And then the countdown, and then this one here is all about timing. Because I was talking about that before that card even came out. Okay, time to step up. What's that? Oh, and they literally brought up grief, but it was in reverse. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Oh, that's why they're telling you to pull your head up. Because I think you're struggling with that, with the loss. Because it says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So you could have lost anything. It could be, I'm going to assume that it's about your emotions, so it could be anything. But they were talking about the greed too. So you can't go into it and set these intentions if you have greed in your heart. And they'll know if you have greed in your heart because they can read your soul. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And that's the code of trust. No, they're saying that's the timing. Oh, I see. When you accept this, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Oh, they want 2 for each one. Okay. They're like, no, what are you trying to put it over there for? Why is that stuck? I can't even move it over. Okay, so that's what they're saying, because they're saying here, first light, beginning a new cycle, and then they're talking here about new beginnings. They wanted to duplicate it. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. Okay, so somebody is, they're still in their grief. They're not in that understanding yet. That's why that heart fell the way it did, because, look, and it came out relationships. And happiness is in reverse. Look, and they brought up courage, and they spoke about courage over here in my angel deck. Okay, it takes courage to open yourself up again, but opening up yourself to spirit, that's like a whole different ball of wax. Okay, so code of trust and highway to hell in reverse. What's the code of trust? It's the fear. That's why the highway to hell. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, it's that trust. You have to have that trust to get out, and it gets rid of that fear if you start trusting. Yeah, they're saying this is for the people that go to church that are going to question this type of thinking, is what I heard. Because it's about the mind has been manipulated to the degree that people don't know how to. Yeah, look, the trust came out. I'm not joking. That's trust on top of trust. Code of trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. See, even see, if you get into this fear, you have the trust. Have the trust. Spirit's there with you. They're going to help guide you. The forgiveness here, that's what this is. This is all about seeing this here, forgiving yourself. Oh, and they got forgiveness here. Oh, you're not in gratitude. So they need you in gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So you need to have forgiveness and gratitude. Get out of this grief. See all this orange here? This, that's your sacral. And that's where the I feel. Okay, so what was it that you wanted to come out? Change, yeah. And that's what it's all about, the change. Okay, there's a card that doesn't want me to let me see it. Oh yeah, there's courage again. What is it? Surrender to the journey, release control. But that was in reverse. So that's telling me that whoever some of these individuals are that are probably tuning into this, you're not surrendering to the journey. And see how this boat has like a light there and it's under the moon. And then this talks about, that card talked about the moon, how like when there's the only light you will see. Yeah, because this is the time of your life song, that time of your life. They brought up time a lot. And it was about, and it says, it's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Don't hold on to the past, let go. And that's where they're talking about, and I was talking about earlier about how when we're here to learn lessons or experience lessons. Okay, so if you're not surrendering to the journey, you're just maybe not in that energy yet. But see how like it has this light so that they can navigate, so they don't hit like logs or sticks or like land or whatever. And this is like kangaroo navigates obstacles in the way. And then it talks about a mother, and then that's a female here too. So this tells me that people are searching, like whoever you are, look, and there's an owl. Okay, so they're talking about you're about the surrendering. You're having a hard time with that. Voyage of the heart. Yeah, love flows through you and to you. That's what they're trying to talk about, like these new heights. If you connect, you're going to have this voyage of the heart. And then it's going to cleanse you. And I'm not kidding. It's got water. Look, it's water. And it has fish. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you. Oh, look, and there's even a boat on that too. Okay. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Beneath the surface. And that's what I was talking about, that water yesterday. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Uncovering treasure. But that was in reverse. So basically, until you are willing to accept any of this, you're not going to be uncovering the treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. See, and that's where those, the eagle and the dragon were pulling something from underneath the surface. And that's what I wrote down in my, from yesterday. I wrote that down about, yeah, okay. That's what the dragon was pulling out. Okay, so 2 more cards, Spirit, and then we're going to call it a... Yeah, see? Indecision. It's in reverse. Some people are just going to automatically make a decision, and they're just going to go for it. Other people are just going to... what's indecision? I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Yeah, and it was in reverse. So that's, yeah. Okay, that's what they're trying to get you to do. They're trying to get you to connect. So if you connect, the love will flow through you and to you. That's what they're talking about, this cleansing, and setting those intentions. But then there's the ones that are in that indecision, that aren't ready to take that chance, because they're probably in fear, thinking that they're going to be doing something like, against God's will or wish, and it's not. So here, yeah, discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. That's right. That's the whole message, because it's a worthy goal. If you can shoot this arrow and bullseye it. Get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life's purpose, and you have a little discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Oh, these stuck together. But it's all worth waiting for, they're saying here, if you want to discipline. Okay, Spirit, what else? Perseverance keeps coming up too. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yeah, I think this might have to do with this healing thing, because it's relationships and healing, Spirit. So you need to start looking at things like that, like looking at your relationships. That's what I heard them say. Look at your relationships, that they're there to serve a purpose for you. They're there to serve for your highest good, either to teach you something. Look, and perseverance keeps coming upside down. That's like the third or fourth time perseverance came upside down. I know what I can do, whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, and you're not setting your mind. That's why they're going back to the mindful. Oh, mindful. They're talking about the card now, mindful. They want me to, this book. So I'm just going to leave that. Glad to have you on our team. But I'm just going to leave that. They want me to pull something out here. So, I heard 77 or 89. 89. Okay, and then 77. I'm just gonna quickly look at that to see how either one of them, or how this one relates to that one. Oh, and it's like, listen to sounds. So they're talking about, they're talking about the crackling sounds and the sound of they're asking me to turn up this water, and I don't know why. They want you to be able to hear the sound of the water. Probably going to drown me out. But yeah, listen to the sounds. Okay, the exercise. Several times a day, stop and just listen. Open your hearing 360 degrees, as if your ears were giant radar dishes. Hold on a second. The ears? Oh, they're talking about a metamorphosis mirage. Embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by the transformative butterfly. Open doors. Yeah, they're going to open the door for you. That's what they're using the sound. It's a gentle release. And it looks like is she in water? It's, oh my gosh, yes, it is, because look, it says gentle release. It says, let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. So they're using that as a metaphor for, look, and they're in the ocean. Look, tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. I cannot make it up. Spirit, you're amazing. Okay, I could turn that down. It's too loud. But they're telling you, they want you to be either in water or near water. Okay. Open your hearing. Okay. Okay. So open your hearing as if your ears were giant radar dishes. Listen to the obvious sounds and the subtle sounds in your body, in the room, in the building, and outside. Oh, I know what they're trying to get you to do. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got a cramp in my leg. Oh, what is that? Hold on. Oh, that hurt. I cannot make this up. I'm going to just finish this little blurb here because, Spirit, you're just blowing me away here. That's why they were telling me to turn it up because I don't know what's giving me that cramp in my leg. Okay, so listen to the obvious sounds and the subtle sounds in your body, in the room, in the building, and outside. Listen as if you had just landed from a foreign planet. And that's why the stars were significant today. And didn't know what was making these sounds. See if you can hear all sounds as music being played just for you. And they literally just had asked me to turn that up. Okay, page 89 was it? Yes, I heard yes. Okay, what's 89? You are blowing my mind. You know, just when I think Spirit can't blow my mind anymore, they blow my mind. And see, that's what they're saying. They're going to use me. They're going to prove to you. They want you to trust. They want you to get out of the goddamn fear. They want you to stop with this indecision. They want you to, I heard, get off the fence already. Get off the fence already. That's what I just heard. And this indecision and no perseverance here. Yeah. Okay, so page 89. What do you want here? Okay, it says, my Zen teachers taught me through example how to handle all things as if they were alive. Zen master Maezumi Roshi opened envelopes, even junk mail, using a letter opener in order to make a clear cut, and removed the contents with careful attention. He became upset when people used their feet to drag meditation cushions around the floor or bang their plates down on the table. I can feel it in my body, he once said. And you know what is weird? Oh, you know what is very, very weird about that? Okay, this is very significant for me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you know how I got that cramp in my leg? That's why they want me to talk about this, because I've had spinal surgeries, and I have a lot of residual nerve damage. So that when things are like, when people are like running around or thumping, it reverberates through my body, and I can feel it. I can feel the vibrations of the earth in me, through me. It literally can like cause me discomfort because of it, especially because I have the nerve damage now, so that it makes that sensory, that one clair that I have, that clair, I don't know, I'm talking weird, the clair of feel, that's why that is so intense for me around certain people, because I can feel all the vibrations from not just emotionally, but I can feel them energetically. And so if somebody pounds on a table and my arms, it literally reverberates right through me because of the nerve damage. If somebody's like banging their heels on the floor, and I'm standing on that floor, that reverberates through me, and it actually causes discomfort for me. So it does kind of irritate me at times. So that's what they're talking about. I can feel it in my body, he once said. While most modern priests use clothes hangers, Zen master Radel Roshi takes time to fold his monk's robe each night and to press them under his mattress or suitcase. And that's something else I'm going to tell you about, because your clothes and your mattress that you sleep on and your clothes that you live in, they hold a lot of energy. A lot of energy. And it could be good, bad, or the ugly. Like the energy, you know, whatever you're living in is what, okay. So when you're buying secondhand clothes, you should really wash them and bless them. His everyday robe is always crisp. There are robes hundreds of years old in his care. Wow. He treats each robe as the robe of the Buddha. Can we imagine the touch awareness of enlightened beings? How sensitive and how wide might their field of awareness be? Jesus became immediately aware when a sick woman touched the hem of his garment and was healed. And that's what they're talking about, this the enlightened beings, because they're saying here the high vibrational being visited or interacted. Oh, Spirit, you just can't stop blowing my mind. I just can't even, I don't even know. Oh, I lost my marker. I was reading this book. This book I called it the last time I brought it out. I said I got it from the library. I didn't. I purchased it at Chapters. So, yeah. Okay, Spirit, that's really amazing. Okay, so everyone, this is the reading. I don't have any more. I need to get a drink. I'm really thirsty, and this water is making me have to go to the, you know what I mean? So facilities are calling. So sending love and light to all the beautiful energies that come here with these beautiful messages over and over and over. Repeat it. They're trying to show you how I have tapped in, and that you can tap in, even if you're on just a small level, even if it's just a 1% of healing. You do that, and they're going to be able to come in, and these interdimensional beings are going to be able to help you raise your vibration and upgrade your DNA. So with that, the lesson is over. Thank you, Spirit, and I hope this video finds you well.